Hey everybody, what's up? Ben here, the Outdoors Airgunner, and today I am once again outdoors. It's a beautiful day, and I thought, what a better time than to take out my nice new Umarex Octane Elite. It's got the STOPSHOX. It's got actually really nice open sights with the fiber optics here, fully adjustable. So the first thing I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to go ahead and just check it for accuracy using the open sights. That's a good thing that you guys should always do before you put your scope on your new brake barrel. If it's got open sights, go ahead and try a few shots with it through the open sights and just verify that the gun is shooting accurately. Now, I've had a chance to get this thing just a little bit broken in, but the weather's been pretty bad. So today, I'm going to really put it through its paces. We're going to go ahead and try several different pellets through this. We're going to shoot it over the chronograph, and I'm going to go ahead and mount that Umarex included optic on it and see what we can do with that. We're going to start off right here at 14 yards, shooting open sights. Let's get it started. Now I know what you're thinking. Is he putting that on a sled? And the truth is, yes. Because of the STOPSHOX, they claim, and I have experienced, that this gun actually does not require the usual artillery hold that a lot of brake barrels you're used to out there do. So, to get the best in accuracy, I'm just going to go ahead and cheat and use this lead sled today. So like I say, we're set up here at 14 yards. I will go ahead and verify that for you guys right now. My little Hawk rangefinder. Check it out. 14 on the dot. So, now, this is a Magnum powered brake barrel, and it takes a little bit of strength to get it cocked. So what I like to do is give it a good whack to get it started, and that seems to help out quite a bit. Like I say, I'm just going to try open sights here at first for accuracy, and then we'll go ahead and put that scope on it and see what we can do there. Well, safety. Going to do about 5 shots through it and see how it's grouping. All right, let's go see how that group turned out. Wow, guys, I'm pretty impressed. Check that out. I shot 5 shots. I'm assuming the other shot probably went a little bit more off to the left side there, but guess what? Look at the size of that. 14 yards open-sighted with the Magnum-powered air rifle. That's pretty awesome. Looks like I shot poor little squirrel's hands off there. He was trying to eat a nut, and I shot the nut right out of his fingers. So, obviously, I'm shooting a little bit to the, excuse me, I said left, but I'm shooting a little bit to the right. My left, your right. Anyway, the point is that even though I was going a little bit to the right there, I mean, look at the size of that group. That's pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get that optic mounted up here. They've got this really awesome rail that's going to hold that optic in place given the amount of recoil that this thing still is putting out. And let's go ahead and get that done. So today I'm going to be using some RWS pellets. We've got the H points there. Those weigh in at 14.2 grains. We've got the Super Domes. Those are also just over 14 grains. Those are 14.5. And then, you know, they say this thing does 1,200 feet a second. And of course, that's with alloy pellets. So we're going to go ahead and use our little RWS Hypermax to test those out. These things weigh in at only 9.9 grains, which is pretty dang light. And they are an alloy pellet. They say they're 25% faster than lead. Let's go ahead and see if that's true. You know, I wish all pellets would come in a case like this, because check it out. Look at that. they are all so perfectly individually kept in there. These pellets are like pristine when you open this thing up. Some of these other tins, what'll happen is kind of gets rattled around in your pocket or banged around maybe in shipping or whatever. And so some of the pellets, the skirts end up getting a little bit bent, or they end up just getting a little bit of deformed. So, you know, pellet manufacturers out there, you could learn a little something from these Hypermax. I'm sure it costs a little more of a pain in the butt maybe, but man, if you want to keep your pellets really nice, package them like this. Just individual little slots for each one. Whoops, lost one. All right, so we've got our javelina we're going to use for the H-points. We've got the deer we're going to try on the super domes. And another little squirrely for the Hypermax. I'm going to go ahead and get the chronograph set up, get a target set up out there. We're going to go ahead and just stay at 14 yards to get this thing sighted in and do the chrony testing. And we'll be right back. All right, guys, we've got the chronograph set up. We've got little piggy out there. First, we're going to be using these super H points on the little piggy, and we're going to be testing for accuracy, velocity, the whole bit. And we are ready to rock. So here we go. First shot with the super H points. We're going to do 5 shots of each. Of course, and the first shot was an error. There we go, 880. $877. $870. All right, so on those we had a 10 foot per second spread. Not bad. Let's go ahead and get a new target set up, and we are going to move right along to the super domes. All right, so we've got our deer set up out there. Got our super domes. Let's get it on. $844. $841. Ooh, now we are going to try the Hypermax. We just might get a supersonic crack out of these because they say it's going to do 1,200 feet a second with alloy pellets. I bet it might come in just a little bit short of that, but it's probably going to come really close. Let me go get this target set up. I'll be right back. I did. I shot right over the target because these are cooking. 1052. That's moving along. So I'm going to aim considerably lower on this next shot, and we'll go ahead and do 5 shots on the target so you guys can see how this thing is grouping with the Hypermax. All right. 1052 again. 1048. $1061. Man, they are really cooking. over 1,000 feet per second with the Hypermax. Not quite the 1,200. We're gonna have to keep searching to find a pellet that'll get us that high, but we are definitely pushing over 1,000 feet per second with this thing. Again, that was the Hypermax pellets. The group on that one wasn't as good as, say, what we got with the old Super Domes, but hey, we all know a domed lead pellet is usually your most accurate choice. You know what, guys? This thing is just awesome. It's powerful, it's accurate, it's easy to shoot considering how much power it's really putting down range. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and play some golf next. Yes! That was awesome! There you have it, guys. Umarex Octane Elite. Thing is sweet. Puts out a ton of power. I mean, I just can't get any better than that. Until next time, this has been the Outdoors Airgunner. See you guys. Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. Want to let you all know that every Wednesday is when my new videos drop, so be sure, if you haven't done so already, to follow us on Facebook, subscribe on the YouTube. That way you're never going to miss any of this awesome fresh airgun content when it comes out on Wednesdays. See you guys.